Today, I'm going to be reviewing HSBC, one of the world's largest banks with close to 40 million customers. We're going to look at specifically their home loans and whether or not they're great value or whether it's a lender to avoid. So let's jump in. We're going to start off with looking at their home loan products and seeing which does what, because they've got an array of products and one of them is actually quite unique. I've not seen it before. So let's start off with their home loan products. The first one is the home value home loan. And essentially, this is a basic product. Basic means that there's no offset and it's really got basic features like a redraw and nothing else. The benefit of this is that there's actually no ongoing fees and no fees for this product. And you can see that they're offering at the moment 2.77, but I think best not to look at that right now because that can change very rapidly and very quickly, particularly right now where we're seeing rates rising. The overall product offers unlimited free redraw and the ability to pay as much into the facility as you want. So it's purely variable. It'll go up and down with the market. The next one is their fully packaged product. They call it their standard variable rate home loan. And this is a one with all the bells and whistles. This is a one you can have your offset, your redraw. There is an annual package fee. Now, all their annual package fees at HSBC is $390 per annum. And on the following, so all the home loans from here on in have that package fee associated, but it does allow you to have that offset facility. It gives you a full featured variable home loan product. The next one is their fixed rates. And the biggest key here is that you can only make an additional $10,000 on top of your minimum repayments each year. It doesn't give you any ability to have a redraw or offset facility against this. So it's a fairly standard fixed rate product. The next one, and this is a one I found very interesting. I've never seen this one before. Essentially, it allows you to have like your basic product, but a bit more advanced. So this one has a few more advanced features. And as I said before, there is that $390 per annum fee. This one interestingly gives you a debit card, which then links into your home loan redraw. So my understanding and the way this works is that if you're paying your home loan off quicker, instead of having to transfer your money from your home loan account to your everyday account to spend it, you get a card that's linked to your home loan account where you can spend it directly through there. Personally, I don't really like this feature. For me, redraw is a fantastic product because of the separation, because before you can spend the money, you've got to think, okay, what am I using this money for? I've got to log into my online banking and transfer it before spending it. So I like that inertia because it really makes people second guess whether or not they're going to spend the money. This one removes all that inertia and allows you to spend it very quickly. And then the final one is a home equity loan. Honestly, this is one you want to avoid. It's the classic line of credit. A lot of people get in trouble with these facilities because what it allows you to do is have an interest-only period with no term. So usually a term means, say, a 5, 2 or 3 years of interest only. Then it flips on over to a principal and interest term. So even though over 30 years, you might have 3 years of interest only means you're not paying off the facility. Over the long term, over the 30 years, you'll eventually pay this off. With this one, there's no term, which means that you're purely on an interest-only loan for the duration of the facility, where you have access to any money you put on top of the minimum payments. So it's a product that I wouldn't recommend anyone. It's a product that, unless you've got a financial planner or some type of accountant that's recommending you to take this product, it's one to avoid. So great, we understood their products. Let's take a look at their location. So from what I could see on their website, they're pretty much in every major city. They don't have many locations in each state per se. So if you're looking for a bank that has many locations or close to where you are in a suburb that you're in, if you're not in the CBD, I think you're going to find that hard. But overall, if you're in a close to a major city, I don't think it's going to be too hard to get to. What we're going to look at now is their reviews, and we're going to begin with what's called the Broker Pulse. And this is a survey, and in this case, this survey was completed by 221 residential mortgage brokers. And what they do is that they complete a set of questionnaires to rate each bank on how they went. So in the case of HSBC, these were the main results that came out of that survey. Essentially, their Net Promoter Score, or their NPS, that rates them on the likelihood and how easy they were to deal with. They are the fourth lowest scoring bank of a total of 33 lenders. And in terms of their turnaround times, which is for me is the most important thing when you're looking at lenders, particularly if you're purchasing or even refinancing for that matter, you want a lender that's going to be quick. You don't want to be waiting around half a year to find out whether you get the home loan approved or not. So this is a really important one, but what we can see here is that they were rated taking 19 days on average to get an initial assessment. And this is the slowest lender within the survey by far. So overall, how HSBC is rated by brokers, I would suggest is quite low. Now, let's look at how consumers and customers actually rate HSBC too. So looking at their score on product review, it's not looking great, but let's delve in and actually read some of these reviews. And so this first review was saying that they had recently refinanced with HSBC. The issues were that the process took nearly a half a year to get approved. Geez, that is quite slow. Now, the second point here is quite interesting, and it says that they set me up on a very attractive low interest rate before settlement, but they only faced a significant increase straight after settlement. So I find that quite interesting. Sometimes what lenders will do is, particularly with basic home loan products, is that they'll have a discount not against the standard variable. So you might find that when rates rise, the standard variable that the bank advertised in the last few instances have increased by 0.5%. So the many banks have increased their standard variable rates by 0.5%. Most customers will expect their product to only increase by 0.5. Now the trouble is, if you're on a product that doesn't reference a standard variable rate, you might find in the background the bank has actually increased their other variable rates by more than 0.5%. So maybe that's what's happened here. I'm not too sure. I don't have the details, but it's something to be aware of. Not even with HSBC, but with other lenders, it does happen from time to time. The next interesting point was saying that, and it ties back into the time, that it was a very complex and lengthy process just to get their online banking sorted. So it sounds like because of HSBC's ban, they've got they're in so many different markets, could be that their online processes aren't customized to the Australian market. So now if we switch it up, let's have a look at a 5-star review and see what they're doing well. So in this review, it says that the home loan process does ask for a lot of information, but I'm very organized, so it took me less than 30 minutes to complete everything, and that the person she was dealing with was polite, professional, and organized. So sounds like if you're on the ball, the process shouldn't be too hard. The next 5-star review does suggest that their home loan process is protracted, and they do ask for quite a lot of information, more than what other banks do. So it is something to be mindful of if you are looking to apply with HSBC. Sounds like their process can request a lot of information, so it's just something to be aware of. And it also sounds, based on the broker's feedback, that the process can be quite a lengthy and slow process. So overall, HSBC looks like not a bad lender. If you're okay with a bank that does have a very limited offering in way of online banking and possibly customer service, then HSBC might be a lender for you. What they are doing well, it looks like they've got a decent cashback rebate offer at the moment if you are looking to refinance, and their products look not too bad. Just depending on what you're wanting will really depend on whether or not there's value here. Here at Hunter Galloway, we can help with refinances. So if you're looking for a great mortgage broker, we can help. We service Australia-wide and charge no fee for our service. Hit us up at huntergalloway.com.au or call us on 1300 088 065 and we'd love to help. Until next time, I'll catch you then.